So I would say it's been a lot of fun, first of all, which is great. I'm thoroughly enjoying the process of also the creative freedom that this is affording me. So it's been great. There's a lot of stuff to learn for me. I'm trying to educate myself as much as I can, particularly on game design and obviously like on game development, the actual coding aspect of it. But development, I think I'm pretty good to begin with, right? Let's put it this way. May not be a good game developer, but I have good basics. And so as a consequence, I think it's not extremely hard to pick it up. While on the game design side, it's something that I'm trying to grow my knowledge base on. I would say it's also been very interesting to speak and interact with people from the gaming industry, which usually have a very different perspective and also different like things that they value less or more. And that has been also refreshing for me. I think there are some things that are like most of it's been very positive, and there have been like some examples of things where I say the quirks of the gaming industry have also been surprising to me, I would say. Um, Maybe one example of that has been that the very first thing that when you chat with someone and you tell them that you're starting or working in games, they have to tell you that making games is extremely difficult. They have to tell you. They cannot stop themselves from doing that. I'm sorry, Aaron, this is like touching like a. It's funny and it's true. I'm realizing that it's true. At the same time, they probably don't have a lot of an idea of how hard it is to do machine learning infrastructure either, right? So, and again, Aaron, you've been discovering that it's
Yeah.
not that piece
Yeah.
of cake either. Right? You start from the perspective of you don't know what you're getting yourself into, right? Many times that's how the conversation goes. It's funny. I'm finding it funny, to be honest, right? Maybe one consequence of that is that though some people in the gaming industry are very convinced that what the way they do things are the best ones, that it's impossible to do things in any other way. And also that is not super different from some machine learning engineers. I can tell you, like when you go into big companies and you try to propose like a different way of doing things, it's a hard sell, I would say. But and that degree of stubbornness is, I think, on one hand is needed for doing hard things, and two things go hand in hand, right? On the other hand, I find it mostly fun and amusing. But I would say that as a community, not really on the technical side, but on everything else, is extremely welcoming. Like going at GDC is so much fun. There's so much interesting people. You can chat with anyone. You get into a room and it feels like a scientific conference, but then Shigeru Miyamoto shows up and tells you about Mario. It's so inspiring, and so there's so mutual support and mutual help